Hi, I'm glad you clicked on the video. And I'm also curious what brought you here. So, 10-minute video with like less than 50 views or more than 50 views. Definitely with zero comments and a small channel. So, you're clicking on it to hear me speak about life, to hear me give my intake about life. I would imagine you're not here for me to tell you have it figured out or to tell you something that you don't already know. What I'm about to tell you, I believe we all know this. Like everybody my age or lesser than my age, anybody living on planet Earth and is more than the age of 10 should know this about life. And if you don't, then you would have like a very hard time.
So here are things I've learned in my 20s. This is what my 20s have taught me. No one is truly happy. The people you deem more happy and people you deem to have more of a better life than you, the one thing they have different from you is the act of contentment. The act of contentment, I would say, is the pursuit of constant happiness. Because happiness is an emotion, happiness is a state of mind. And chasing happiness is impossible because it's a feeling. But what you can chase that would last is contentment. To be able to be contented with everything you have and any situation you have, and even in your mistake, just being contented, just being like, okay, yes, I may not have anything figured out, I may have nothing going on for me, but yes. So, this is a brief story of me. Left my parents' house, schooling in the evening, and I'm working a 9 to 5 job. I keep changing my job because I find nothing suitable for me, and life is like literally very hard, and I'm on the edge. And constantly, I have mental breakdown. Constantly, I just have low and high moments, which is like very natural. But what I tell myself is that my life doesn't have to look like what I see on the internet. I don't have to compare myself to other people. What makes you feel bad and what like starts depression is when you start comparing yourself, when you start your little comparison, when you start like seeing other people that are doing better, when you start shitting on yourself, because most of the time we are our own enemies. We are our number one enemies and the one that ruin things for us. So I would advise the first step into like getting your brain clear and is to find a bigger energy to connect with. When you find a bigger energy to connect with, when you realize that there's more to life and there's more happiness in being one true self. And then again, I'll find myself asking myself, what do you mean by one true self? I listen to a lot of podcasts. I listen to a lot of people talk about, oh, embracing this, embracing your true self, claiming the divine feminine power, energy, whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to call it. I listen to a lot of that shit. It helps me a lot, like to keep my mind calm and to help me go on my days. But one thing all those people don't tell you is that being your true self, claiming your true energy, being your divine self or whatever you want to call it, doesn't work if you don't even know your true self. If you don't even have a dream, if you don't even have a goal, even don't have where to begin with, you don't even know you to even start working on you. So how are we going to fix this problem? That's something I struggle with. Like whenever people ask me, "Oh, what do you want to do? What do you want to do with your life?" I just ask myself, "What the fuck do I want to do?" All I know is that I want to do something that matters. I want to be part of something. I want to volunteer in Kenya. I want to help a little child in Africa, in India, be hope and be inspiration to somebody. But what exactly do I want to do? Because on the long run, that's no plan. I'm just saying I want to be this, but I'm actually not saying anything at the same time. What do I want from my life? What are the little things that makes me me? What are the things I have that define me as my unique self? And how can I achieve being myself and claiming my own power and my own energy? Interesting. I'm still trying to figure that out. When I have a certain answer for that, I will make another video on that. But first of all, I would say the important is knowing, defining you. Defining you is the first step in your 20s to have life figured out. And I'm not saying I have life figured out, but that's like, for me, that's my first step. My first step is trying to define myself, which I'm still on the process of defining myself. Defining myself, letting go of whatever idea anybody have of me, letting go of whatever perception or whatever it is I'm trying to live up to, and telling myself I don't have to live up to anything. I have to live for me, because at the end of the day, if you don't have the will to live and you're trying to and you're afraid of whatever perception, whatever idea somebody have created of you in their head that isn't actually you, and you're afraid and you're thinking of all of these things, it's going to drive you crazy, because at the end of the day, you cannot live up to somebody's expectation of you. You cannot live up to what people think of you. You can only live up to what you want and how you want your life to be. So we start by, if you're watching this channel and you want to grow together, is picturing what you want, picturing what I want. Most of the time I want to make more better video, I want to put out better content, but I'm very lazy. I start with the idea and then I quit, and then I feel like, oh, this is not good enough, this is blah 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 not enough. There's always a real excuse for not being that nice, or get ready with me, girl, or making those type of cute videos, or putting more effort into my little short video on my TikTok, but I just end up making a video just randomly dancing like a blog, and it will literally have only 300 views. Obviously, it would, because I don't put in that much energy. But what am I trying to say, and what am I trying to share from my experience in being 20 is that one thing that would take me, that I'm trying to master currently, is the act of contentment, the act of not giving a fuck about what any other person think. Because you may not know it, but in your head and in your life, you have ranking of people's life, like
No.
you have ranking of like people opinion of
Oh,
you. Probably your
is this
dad
still another
opinion
video?
matters more, your mom
What, cause
opinion
of
matters
five?
more, your
Cause of sono
sister,
facendo?
whatever it is, but
stanno,
you just have like
stanno
people in your life you
riproducendo,
don't want
insomma.
to let down, and you just like
Basta che non mi fai
thinking,
male,
oh, if
ok?
I do this, will I let them down, or constantly thinking of every little thing. But at the end of the day, you're living for you.
Cosa
People
sto
are gonna have
facendo?
expectation of you. People
Oddio,
are going
guarda
to
come
have
arriva quella
things to
là.
expect of
Il
you. But
motoscafo sempre.
what do you expect yourself of yourself is the real
Guarda come
answer.
va.
When you can
Che
define
velocità.
what you
Sì.
you expect from your own life, then you can start going forward. I
Che
have
cosa
nothing figured
mangiano
out in my life, as you
questi?
can see. I
Non
work
ne ho
a nine to
idea.
five job. I work as
Credo che
a
ci sia.
waitress at Linate Airport, and I just quit my job yesterday. I'm about to start a new job where I'll be working as a chef. I keep changing, because change is constant. I accept my change. I am my change. I love my change, and change is constant until I find the perfect me, the me I want and the me I hope to have, the me I can confidently look up to and say, yes, that's me. Me with a story, me with a past, me with a history, me with a process. And on to better me I shall get to, on to better us. So, yes. So, if there's anything I want you to take away from this video, is that start to let go of whatever burden you place on yourself. Whatever guilty thing you feel guilty about, that you're guilting yourself about, making you feel like, oh, I regret doing this, whatever regret, whatever thing you have on your mind, or whatever you did, let go of it. Start defining a new you. Turn on a new chapter and accept whatever you want to accept. Start defining your true self. Start being true to yourself. Appreciate the little things in your life. Appreciate the growth. Appreciate waking up. Appreciate doing the things you wrote down that you want to do, but you actually do. Appreciate it. Gift yourself. Tell yourself, yes. Appreciate and be contented.
The question I asked myself before I played this video, because I actually was like, I want to film a video where I speak about something I go through daily, and speak about something, because I want to like give comfort to whoever is watching my video, and let you know like you're not alone. You're not like alone in this journey. It's a process we all have to go through. And though I haven't really gotten to the point where I would say it's a process, this is where I've got to, and after the process, this could be the end result. I can only like film my process, and this is my process. And what am I talking about? I'm talking about journey, life in general, making it in life. People, lots of people, when you ask them what they want to be, they say, I hope to be happy. I want to be happy. I want peace. I want peace of mind. But at the end of the day, you don't have any goal if you're chasing happiness. A pursuit for happiness is a pursuit of nothing. These are all my own words, and these are how I feel about life, and this is what I currently think. In my life, I would say I lack, yeah, the list of things I lack: contentment. And contentment, I just recently figured out, is number one key to happiness, because happiness is an emotion. Sometimes I feel happy, even at your most depressed self, you do feel happy sometimes, because it's an emotion. And that's why I say you cannot chase like emotion life wise, because at the end of the day, you would not get anywhere chasing an emotion. Like, I want to be happy is something that, because it's a feeling, it's like a quick rush of dopamine that just comes and it goes. So to constantly embody happiness is something that would I would define as contentment. I'm in my 20s. I don't really have that much going on for me. I have nothing going on in my life. My life is depressing. My life is sad. I'm boring. I'm not in uni. I'm not disgusting. I'm not studying. I'm not doing what I should be doing that my age mates are doing. I'm just boring. I have nothing to show for it. What will I be posting on YouTube? Like, what can I be posting about? Fashion? My clothes are from Shein. My jewelries are from Primark. And most of them are from Sarah. The most expensive thing I own is probably 50 euros. So what do I have to show off for? What makes me so different? What would I post about? Should I wait till my life become this before I can do this? Should I wait? Should I wait? Should I wait? Is what I always tell myself. And that's why now I'm posting on YouTube, and I always delete my video. Like, once this is something for me I deal with. I realize that dealing with I'm not going to say depression, but being in your 20s, because I know I'm not depressed, but being in your 20s, you kind of lack consistency. You kind of like are constantly messed up thinking about thoughts because you're afraid of failure. Like, failure is like my greatest fear. And at the same time, you know what they say, when you fear something, it becomes you. So at the end of the day, you attract like your greatest fear. I don't know if who else have also heard that. And I think in a certain way it's true. So if you fear something, you tend to like gravitate towards it more. It tends to happen more because you're constantly thinking about it. Your subconscious mind is constantly in that state of always thinking, is this the right decision? Maybe I need to confirm something. You're always thinking, you don't know what's right for you. And I think I'm talking to myself. I'm not saying you. I don't know what's right for me. And I think I have not been able to like process this in a way that I can say, okay, now I'm setting on life. I have no certainty, whatever, no certainty on school, whatever I'm doing. But one thing I know is that my life is going to get to where I want to get it.